Hi, this is Dan from Magic Pachinko Restorations, and this video is designed to give you a good look at this Sanyo Comet 2. I'm not sure of the year of manufacture. My guess is in the mid-70s, which is pretty typical of these machines. This is considered a vintage pachinko machine. It's a manual shooter, not the electric kind. If you look right now, the red light is on. That denotes that there are no balls in the system. It's kind of hard to tell on the video, but there is a light right there that's on. This is powered by a 9-volt battery. I'll show you that when we turn the machine around. When I do the restorations, everything that you can see gets taken off the machine. I strip it down to its bare components, if you will. Every piece of this gets taken apart, not just this unit taken off, but the unit gets taken off, and all of the individual parts that are inside the unit get taken apart and cleaned. This drops down. So this has all been cleaned. All of these parts get taken off of the plate so that the plate can get clean, and internally is where these parts get really dirty. A lot of body oil and a lot of smoke residue from the Japanese pachinko parlors, and over the years it just builds up inside these machines and can really bugger things up. So you have to take these things apart to get them clean, and then you can make sure that they'll function properly for many years to come. All the spinners, all of the attractions get taken off, they get cleaned. The brass nails all get pulled off the board, they get tumbled so they're nice and clean again and put back in, and then I adjust them so that the balls will drop between the spaces without getting hung up. You adjust these so that if it does drop straight, it will go in the pocket rather than bouncing off. And that's the object. The object is to shoot a ball, let it drop down through and go into one of these areas, and if you're successful, you will get a prize. So that's the front of the machine. Let me turn this around and I'll show you the back. Again, everything you see here on this machine has been completely taken off and cleaned and then reassembled. Now that includes this frame. This frame is made of red mahogany. They get very dirty and pretty crummy looking over years and years. I take the frames completely apart. I sand down every board, bring the natural mahogany color back, make them nice and smooth, and then give them a couple of coats of polyurethane. And I do the same thing with the board here that's on the back of the machine once all of the plastic parts are taken off. All the metal parts get taken off, all the rust gets scrubbed off of them. These parts that handle the ball mechanism all have coats of wax on them so that they'll stay clean. Up here is the little 9-volt battery. That's all you need is a 9-volt battery, and there are 2 lights right there that will run off of the 9-volt battery. Again, the one light is on now. It's run by this switch because there's no balls in the machine. Once there's balls in the machine, the weight will bring this down, this mechanism here, and we'll turn that light off. So when you see the light come on, it lets you know there's not enough balls in the hopper. So in just a second here, I'll drop the balls in. They're going to go down through here, make the turn, and go into the jackpot chamber. And there will be 14 balls, 7 on each side of the jackpot chamber, so that when that jackpot chamber opens, it drops the balls out as a prize. So let me load the balls in. Okay, so now we have an excess of balls here. They're going to go down around and into the jackpot chamber. So the machine is ready to go. The only other thing you need to do is push up on the little plunger, and that brings this, what's called the seesaw chamber, into the right position so that the game is now ready to play. This is called a catch box. This comes with the machine. It's designed to just sit right there because balls will exit down this chute and down this little chute here as the machine is in operation. So you do need to be able to catch the balls, and then eventually you just take this box and bring it up and dump the balls back into the upper hopper when it's necessary. So let's turn it back around and we'll show you the machine in action. You can see here that these are called tulips. One of the tulips is open, the other one is closed. Depending on where the ball goes into the different pockets, it will open and close them in a certain pattern. You'll learn that as you play the machine. This is much easier to get a ball to drop into because you've got that much to shoot for, where this is a much smaller target. So when the tulips are open, that's a good thing because it's easier to win. So to get started, you're going to put some balls up in here. I do not include any balls with the Pachinko machines. They're heavy, they add to the shipping weight, and they're very easily gotten on eBay. All Pachinko balls are the same. You just want to make sure you get nice, good, clean ones. Doesn't matter if they're engraved or not. That has nothing to do with how the balls actually play. Most machines hold at least 500, so recommendation is anywhere from 300 to 500 balls. So if you do purchase the machine, the next thing you want to do is go back on eBay and get some balls so that you have them ready by the time you get the machine. So to play Pachinko, the nice thing about it is that anybody of any age can play. It really takes no skill. There is some technique involved, but no skill. If you can do this, you can play Pachinko. Now, a ball didn't launch the first time because it takes one cycle for the balls to get down in. But now that the balls are down in there, it will launch a ball every time you bring the plunger down and release it. So there's a tension adjust on this. I can shoot it way over to that side, or if I don't push down quite as much, I can get it to stay on this side. That's a prize. You notice this yellow down here lit. It only lights momentarily when you actually get a prize. And then the winning balls come out. So we'll see if we can get another one. You can launch the balls as fast as you want, and some people like to play that way. I mean, I can do this. It gets a little bit crazy, but I prefer to launch them one at a time and kind of watch them as they go. And obviously with the, there we go. So the light comes on, and this, when you put it into the center attraction, it opened both of these tulips. So again, now you've got a larger target to shoot at, and it's a little bit easier to win when the tulips are open. So that's how a Pachinko machine works. I guarantee these machines to work once you get them, assuming that they have suffered no damage in shipping, but we're pretty good at packaging them. I haven't had any complaints yet on over 25 machines shipped. I will stand by the machine for as long as you own it and I'm around. I'm available by email, phone. Eventually I can give you my phone number. I can't give it to you now, but so if you ever have any questions on it, I would certainly be available to answer those questions. Besides this video, I will shoot another video of this machine that shows how to load the machine and get it ready for play. And that would be something that I would send you once you've purchased the machine. So again, this machine is not like the typical ones you see on eBay. Most of those have just come right out of basements and garages and cellars and so on, and people know very little about them. I take those kinds of machines and turn them into what you're seeing now, which is a fully restored, very clean, fully functional machine that will give you enjoyment for many years to come. So if you purchase this, I'll thank you very much, and we'll see you later. Bye now.